because on my way here, I was like, falling asleep at the wheel. Do you ever start to rationalize really bizarrely when you're tired? I'm like, I'll just shut this eye for like a second. Close this one for a second. I'm like, I'm on the fucking freeway, all right! Get up, Renee. Jesus. I've had an interesting week, and it's only Wednesday. On Monday, Chelsea Handler's show called me. Telling me to stop sending in my reel. Then I also got a holiday invitation from my mother, and it read this. Dear Renee, I would love for you to join us for the holiday festivities, but please don't tell anybody in the family that you're a dyke. And then the salutation said, in honor of our Savior, comma, Mom. Yeah, she 3 scoops of crazy, that lady. No, I'm not going home for the holidays. I'm gonna skip it and stay in LA. It's not fair. I love LA, because you know, I don't deal with a lot of homophobic issues in Los Angeles, but I do still find that people respond sort of bizarrely to my sexuality. They do. Like, my favorite is, are you a complete lesbian? Like, you don't like guys at all? Now I'm assuming I'm asked that question because I flat iron my hair and I wear MAC Lovejoy on my cheek. Or if I say that I think a guy is really attractive, people are like, that's weird, I thought you were a lesbian. Like, yes, I am a lesbian. I do not have holograms over my eyes that make men look all fucking distorted. You know what I mean? Or like straight women. Are there straight women in the crowd? Can I Ladies, you guys have to stop apologizing to me for being straight. Okay? It's alright. Like if I say, if you ask me, are you a lesbian? I say yes. And then I say, are you a lesbian? I get, no, I'm not. I'm totally sorry though, but I think it's a wonderful thing. And I totally think I should. Oh my God. Relax. It's okay. I'm telling you who you are. You're just deprived. Boobs. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction, people. I'm glad the bra matches the shirt. Jesus. But you know what, I must say, it just does still rankle my chain that we can't get married in this fucking state, though, right? Yeah. Prop 8, fuck that. You know what, I'm just gonna say it. I fucking hate Mormons. You know what, some of the shit that they say could potentially benefit us. That's how ignorant they are. Like, I remember they were interviewing the head of the Mormon church after the whole Prop 8 thing, and he was like, look, it's the law. We are not trying to discriminate against our gay brothers and sisters. We believe that gay people have a handicap. I was like, well, that shit I'll take. I want my blue little placard with 2 women fucking on it so I can park up front and center. I can pass all you straight motherfuckers and kids. I'm sorry, little girl. I know that you've been waiting in line for like 3 hours, but I like pussy. So, small world after all, isn't it? I don't feel guilty about using the largest doll in the women's restroom. Gimpy, you know, and I know that you can wait. I'm a lesbian. I'm going to use the big stall first. Relax. Oh my God, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to join the Special Olympics. I'm going to kick everybody's ass. Running next to this guy. How'd you get into the race? Oh God, you lost both legs in the war. That's rough. Oh, me? Oh, I'm a lesbian. Idiots. Fucking idiots. Yikes. I'm having a problem with my bra now that Sarah announced that, like, I feel like you're psychically pulling my breasts out. Who knew? Maybe it's the posture. Anyways. So I just recently celebrated an anniversary of being clean and sober. Thank you very much. That was very exciting for me, I must say. You know, it took me a really long time for me to even realize that I had a drug problem. I didn't really like notice. I mean, there were like a few signs. You know, like one time my roommate came home and I was taking my refrigerator apart after I put it back together and painted it red. You know, just like that. And then, you know, I would occasionally, for drugs, sleep with people that I wouldn't have normally spat on if they were on fire. That was an indication, you know. And And then, or like, I would go on like 3 or 4 day Coke binges, and then I would sleep for 2 days and then wake up and eat the only thing I had in my house, which is a Captain Crunch and Pixie Stick sandwich. Because, you know, when you're doing a lot of drugs, you don't restock the house. You don't stay up on money you're not thinking. So I went to rehab, and when I got to rehab, they called me Centrum, because I took every drug from A to Z. But some people, they don't like that. They're like, why do you have a drug of choice? They're like, what was your drug of choice? What was your drug of choice? And I'm like, God, I don't know. Yours more and free? But I didn't really like pills, though. I'm not going to lie to you. And if my name was on the bottle, even better, but not necessary. So then after you like get out, you start going to meetings and like talk. Everybody shares. They have this policy that's like principles before personalities, and everybody gets to talk and tell their story. And there's this woman. Her name is Magda. I hope you're not there here, Magda. I just broke your anonymity. You didn't RSVP. She's like this 83-year-old Russian woman. And she's always trying to come up with reasons why she could use Vicodin and it would not count as a relapse. She's like, okay, Monty, you're addict. Okay. What if I were to go to dentist, you know, they take out teeth I do not need, and then they give me some more Vicodin. No? It's no good? It's no good? Okay. Okay, Monty, you're addict. Okay, what if I were to walk into crosswalk, you know, pretend to not see car hit me, and then I get to go back at it? No? It's no good. Okay. Okay. God, grant me this kind of things I can't shake. And then there's this guy, Miguelito. Oh, sorry, Miguelito. Oh, he don't speak English, so don't worry about him. And he always likes to come up to me after the meetings because he really enjoys my share, and he says lots of special things to me, like, Renee, you are make me smile. I'm like, Miguelito, you are whelm over me. What the fuck? Go away. Jesus. But you know, my favorite part of being clean and sober are all my wonderful normal friends. You guys try so hard to be kind and accommodating to me. You take me out and you do things like, my friend Mike took me out and he bought a virgin pina colada. And he said, look, Renee, this is a virgin pina colada because I know that you're sober and I totally want to be like respectful. There's no alcohol in it, but is this a trigger for you because it looks like alcohol? I said, well, water looks like vodka, but I don't freak out in the shower. Oh my God, I gotta stop getting the shakes. This is not gonna be good. Can you imagine, like, I go to Starbucks and I'm like, whoa, barista. Please do not put sugar in my latte because that makes me blow, and then I'm gonna start stealing shit, and it's not gonna be good. Okay? I should just fucking take my top off. Oh God. So when I work out 4 days a week. Gotta have a replacement addiction, right? I'm like, Coke, no, I'll just run for 4 hours. Well, speaking of being broke, I took this financial prosperity class because now that I'm like trying to get my life together, you know, I'm like, I should try to, you know, do something now that I'm 30, you know. That's figured when you start doing stuff, maybe, you know. Gemma Jameson had her porn empire by 25, and I gotta get on. At any rate, so I recently, I just have really bad credit. It's been a really painful experience for me. Like, I recently just financed a vehicle, and they made me put $4,000 down on a $5,200 car. I was like, what else is there left to finance? The bumper? Oh, it's not good news. And then, you know, I have this ex-girlfriend that owes me well over $1,000, and I'm like, you know what, I just need to call her and like keep her accountable and whatever. So I call her and I'm like, hey, I just was calling to reconcile that debt that you have with me. And she's like, are you calling about the grand that I owe you, Renee? You're living in the past. So you're living in the past. What do you tell it to your credit card company? Like MasterCard calls and you're like, you know what? I put that spring break on my MasterCard like 10 years ago. All right? You're living in the past. She like goes to court for a traffic ticket and they're like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to do community service. Oh, you're not gonna do community service. I was living in the past. I'm sorry. My bad, you're fine. All right, guys, that was my time. I'm Renee Santos.